Welcome to part 4, part 3, part 4 of first CAT Racer tears my legs off. I'm heading out riding with Tobias and you all know what that means.
This is so nice, look, you're the same colour as the background.
Wow, perfect.
James Anderson, I don't know who he is. Should we go and have a smash fest?
Let's do it, mate.
Why do I put myself through this?
So we're actually heading over to Hillingdon Cycle Circuit today, a race circuit, West London. There's loads of crit races that go on here. Tuesday night world champs. I used to do a lot of racing there, and you currently do a lot of racing there.
Well, not currently.
Good point. So we're gonna have some fun. He's got a session in mind, which, yeah, great.
GoPro. Oh. Do warm up, and then basically sprint. So this is in seconds: 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 times 2.
That's a lot of numbers.
Well, I don't pay attention, it just says go and I go. So
I'm just going to follow what you do. I think that's the easiest way to do this, right? Because otherwise I've got to set up a training plan on my thing.
Just follow what I do.
I'll put the GoPro in my mouth and follow you. And then I'll be doing about the same effort on the wheel, right? Because I'll be restricting my oxygen.
Otherwise, yeah, actually that's a good point. Yeah, here's what I listen to.
Because we're in Hillingdon.
Yeah, mate.
So yeah, I thought it'd be fun for episode 3 or 4, whatever this is, of First CAT Racer Tears My Legs Off, to actually do one of Tobias's training sessions. This one's quite structured. We're going to do a bunch of sprints. I may end up getting dispatched because I'm going to be carrying this, but we'll see what happens. And we've got a lovely Hillingdon cycle circuit that we can ride around, super smooth. This is the place to come when Richmond Park is a bit sketch for fast riding at least. Right, it's just a caffeine one. Yeah, caffeine.
I don't think this session's too bad, but I've never done it before, so we'll
Brilliant.
see.
So I lasted a few intervals, dispatched when he got to the top of that pyramid of numbers, and the rest was really short. So I think one at the top was like 50 seconds on and then 10 seconds off. Not enough time for me to catch my breath, but good fun. And there's another block after this.
It was harder than I expected.
Yeah, me too.
The way down was so bad.
Yeah.
When it's climbing back up, I was like, oh, it's getting shorter, it'll be good. 4 minutes rest.
4 minutes?
Well, 5, only been a minute. Actually, the first few, got to like the 50-second one, I was like, shit.
The first ones you went a lot harder than the last ones.
Mate, 50, 60, 50, that is horrendous.
Yeah.
The video where I was like, oh, I don't think it'll be that hard. You should like cut to me like Alice.
I lasted even less time in the second one. My legs are done. I just can't do hard efforts.
I had my eyes closed in the efforts.
Really?
I was going that deep. I just had to close my eyes and just commit.
I'll try and get Kenny Boom Boom on the phone later about to explain exactly the science behind what those intervals are for. But you reckon they're to train like the recovery time in between them?
Yeah. Maybe it's something like anaerobic threshold, maybe. But it's basically like in a crit, you know, responding.
Yeah.
Because if you're in every move, you can't miss the winning one.
Exactly. Wise words, mate.
What wattage were you doing for those? The short ones were harder?
So, on average, probably like over 500. So the short ones were like 700.
You were kicking it over 1,000.
Yeah, and then like 700 average probably. For the minute, probably like not that much, maybe 400. But then that's 40 seconds, 50 seconds a minute, 50 seconds, 40 seconds with like no rest in between.
Yeah, it's zero.
It's horrendous.
It literally is not enough time to start recovering at all.
Like
it's like that.
It's not enough time to drink anything either.
No,
that's how short it is. Like
you press the lap thing. It hasn't even disappeared from the screen yet.
Got to ride home like an hour now.
Same again tomorrow?
No, definitely not.
Bun run?
Bun run.
Not if it's like the last bun run I went on.
No
the one you missed out on. Does anyone remember this from my vlog? Old school view as well.
R.I.P. Chinelli, was it?
Yeah. See you later, mate.
See ya, boss.
Don't message me. I'm never coming again.
So now I've had a little bit of time to recover. I've actually been on the phone to Ken, Coach Ken, put a link down below to him. He is obviously a cycling coach and he's very scientifically minded, so I wanted to kind of get his input on the session that we did this morning and what exactly it's for. So essentially what we did is a very hard version of Russian steps. So they're designed to raise your VO2 max, so you're spending a lot of time in that 90 to 95% of your VO2 max power output, which should essentially push your VO2 max up. The longer you can spend in that range, the better. A lot of training sessions are designed to get you spending time in that zone. The problem with the Russian steps though is that, as we did this morning, you end up riding a little bit harder than VO2 max, almost anaerobic when you do those sprints at the start. And then there's all the weird varying rest periods in between. So in actual fact, you don't end up spending as much time in that 90 to 95% of VO2 max zone as you would if you were just doing VO2 max intervals. That's not to say they're a waste of time though. It's actually a fantastic way to identify if you're on form, if you're ready to race, because the efforts are very similar to the ones that you'd be doing in a crit race. If you were using these style of intervals to train your anaerobic system, so full out sprints, then there isn't quite enough rest in between to replenish those energy systems and actually do a max out sprint every single time, especially when you get to the longer durations with even less rest. So it's a bit of a mid-ground training session. It definitely has its benefits. It's pretty grim when you're doing it, so perhaps there are better options out there, but definitely if you're in the 2 weeks leading up to a race, maybe it's a nice way to test how you're feeling. When it comes to choosing training sessions to do, the way Ken put it to me was, know what you want to improve. Are you trying to improve your VO2 max, so your 5-minute power, or are you going after even shorter like sprint power? They're two very different things and you need to tailor your training specifically for them. Right, that's enough of that power rubbish. I'm going to sign today's video off here because I need to do some actual work. Just wanted to say a big thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. I'll put a link down below to Tobias's Strava if you wanted to check out the file from the day. But huge thanks for watching and I'll see you guys soon.